I want to win back my ex-wife, whom I divorced 7 years ago. His house is right behind me. 7 years ago, I was 36 million yuan in debt. At the time, I didn't want to drag him down, so I had a huge fight with him, lied and said I was seeing someone else, and tricked him into divorcing me. After 7 years of hard work, I, Zhang Hao, have finally turned my life around. The biggest regret of my life is my ex-wife, Lu Ting. I must win her back today. Xiao Wang, record. Everything. Regarding the ancient times, Mr. Zhang, what's wrong with you? It's been
7 years. Do you think Lu Ting is married? Mr. Zhang.
Since we're already here, why don't we go in and take a look? Yes,
Comma. Who am I looking for? Excuse me, is
Lu Ting at home?
Lu Ting. Yes, Lu Ting isn't here. Did you go to the wrong place?
No, it's definitely here.
Oh.
We're looking for Lu Ting. Oh, this is my house. I've lived here for a long time. How could it be your house? I come to see my father-in-law every year during Chinese New Year, so how could it be your house?
What's your father-in-law's name?
Lu Zhongou.
Question mark. Lu Zhongou. Then you must be his son-in-law?
Yes, I'm his.
Son-in-law. You're his son-in-law. Come in then.
Thank you, sister. You guys wait outside for a bit. Sister, are you some relative of his or something? I've never seen you before.
Come here, young man.
okay. Let
Me tell you, I bought this house. At the time, it was cheap, and I didn't know anything. Later, after I moved in and lived here for a while, the neighbors told me, guess what?
What? Someone committed suicide by poisoning themselves.
In this house.
Poisoning? Yes. What do you think happened to them? Did they survive?
When I heard them talking about it, 3 people were sent to the hospital. I don't know exactly what happened to them. I feel like this house is so unlucky the longer I live here. So I went to the village head. I wanted the village head to give me a refund, but the village head wouldn't do anything. Hey, young man, what did you say today about giving me a refund? Hey, did you hear me? What are you muttering about?
Hey, young man, do you understand what I'm saying? I was afraid that the way I felt about you all those years ago. When I was so reckless, would just be a fleeting moment. You were like a beautiful woman to me back then. This world is too difficult. You are my wife of 4 years, Mr. Zhang. Why are you crying while holding a brick? This brick saved me. When I was dating Ting Ting, I only had a second-hand motorcycle. I drove it every day to pick her up and drop her off. One night, it was raining heavily. I was taking her home. I couldn't see the road clearly, and it was dark and blurry. My
eyes were
glued to this brick, and it threw us both several meters away. I didn't even have time to feel the pain. I looked up and saw that 2 vans had crashed right where we had just passed. If it weren't for this brick, it would have been me. At that time, Ting Ting picked up the brick, wiped it clean, and lightly engraved our names on it. She said this brick was our lucky brick. For these 7 years, I've been working day and night. How could I have let my brother get into this mess? I'm just waiting for the day when I pay off this debt. I want to find her and compensate her properly. Who would have thought that after all these years, you would still be by my side? Question mark. Oh, young man, why are you leaving? You're his son-in-law, you should return this house quickly. Look at you, a big man, you're crying non-stop. That's not what I want. I want to get my ex-wife back. 7 years ago, I was 36 million yuan in debt. At that time, I didn't want to drag her down, so I told her a big lie, saying I had someone else outside. After all these years of hard work, I, Zhang Hao, have finally turned my life around. The person I owe the most to in this life is my ex-wife, Lu Tian. I found my ex-wife's house. They had sold the house. The whole family even took poison.
Hey, young man. Village head. This is Lu Zhongwo's son-in-law. I'm telling you too, you must return my land to me today.
Hello, village head. Hello, I'm
Zhang Hao, Lu Zhongwo's son-in-law. You presided over my wedding with Ting Ting, right? Do you remember me? Zhang. Oh, Zhang. Zhang, yes. Wow. I haven't seen you in so long, I didn't even recognize you. You've changed so much from before. You've gained weight, you've gotten
fat.
I didn't recognize you at all. Okay, let's talk things out.
Come. Sit down and talk. I'll go get some water.
Young man, we've finally found Chun. Let me tell you, I won't leave this house without the medicine. Today, you must return the money to me immediately.
Sister, don't worry, I'll figure out the whole story, and I'll give you back every penny of your money, okay?
Anyway, you can't run away today, so I'll just earn it back.
Come, have some water, come.
How could this happen?
Village head. I just came back from my ex-wife's house, and why did she sell the house? What exactly happened? Didn't I hear that you divorced Lu Jian's daughter, Ting Ting? Why did you come back? A few years ago, my friend took me abroad to do business. The business failed. I lost 36 million yuan. That 36 million yuan wasn't a small sum back then. I really didn't want to burden Ting Ting. I lied to her, saying I had someone else outside. I tricked her into divorcing me. Haven't I turned my life around through hard work all these years? The first thing I wanted to do was get Ting Ting back. Zhang. It's not that I'm saying this, but ever since you two got married, I've had high hopes for you. You don't know how badly you've hurt Lu Jian's family. What do you mean by that, village head? What exactly happened? I understand now after hearing you. It seems Ting Ting found out about your huge debt. Then she wanted to sell the house to pay off your debts. Her parents definitely wouldn't agree, right? Ting Ting has a stubborn temper. She threatened to kill herself. Who knew she actually took poison? Ting Ting's parents. What happened to them? Finish what you were saying. Fortunately, a neighbor took her to the hospital early. Ting Ting and her mother are fine, they were rescued. But old Lu, you know his health wasn't good to begin with, and he passed away that very day.
You said Ting and her mother were in the hospital every day, weren't they spending money? Finally, his younger brother came to me, begging me to help them sell their house. He said the hospital was constantly pressing them for payment, and they couldn't afford it anymore. Uncle, you know, as a fellow villager, how could I just stand by and do nothing? So I helped them. The other villagers also chipped in some money. Can you contact the mother and daughter now? Do you have their contact information, village head? I don't know either. Since they sold the house, the family hasn't come back since. I don't know exactly where they are. Young man, you've finished your investigation, right? I don't want
This house anymore. Just give me my money back quickly. Village head, I came here for good reason. I asked you to give me my money back, but you refuse. Now what are you two going to do about this? If you don't give me the money back today, I won't let you off the hook.
Xiao Wang, get the contact information for the village head and the other person, and handle this matter.
Okay, Chief Village.
Head. He doesn't want this house, but I do. Sister, I will give you every penny of the money you paid for this house. I also need to find my Ting.
Oh my god, this is a mess.
Sister, please rest assured, I will handle this matter completely for you.
Hey, hurry up and handle this for me. Get my money back quickly. You have so many accountants, and you're living in this house every day. I'm sorry. I'm
Really a complete bastard. I thought.
I was doing it for Ting, I thought. I could handle everything alone.
Why didn't you wait for me to come back? Why didn't you wait for me to come back? Mom, I was wrong. Dot. I messed everything up. I regret this. I wish I could get my ex-wife back after 7 years of divorce. Money. I'm 36 million yuan in debt. I don't want to drag her down. I told her a huge lie, saying I had someone else outside, and she divorced me. After years of hard work, I, Zhang Hu, have finally turned things around. My biggest regret in this life is my ex-wife, Lu Ting. I found her. Villagers, and they told me something terrible happened to Ting's family. Her father passed away. She and her mother are still missing. Behind me is Ting's uncle's house. I'm going to ask my uncle if he knows where Ting and her mother went. I must find them. Hey, who are you? Who are you looking for? I'm just buying some things. Are you Ting's uncle? Zhang Hao, take your things and leave. We don't like your things in our house. Now, uncle, I just came today to find out where Ting and her mother are. I want to know where they went. You're still mentioning Ting to me? Just mentioning Ting makes me angry. I'm telling you, Zhang, even if I had information about Ting, I wouldn't tell you a single word. I'm telling you, didn't you hurt Ting enough once? Do you want to hurt her a second time?
Old man. What are you getting so worked up about? Who is this?
Mom. It's Uncle.
Dot. It's Zhang. What are you doing at my house?
Didn't I hear about Ting's accident yesterday? I'm very worried about her. I came today to ask about Ting and her mother's whereabouts. I'm
Telling you, it's been so long since that incident with Ting's family happened. It finally calmed down, and you start this again. We won't tell you anything. Leave quickly.
Sir, you're a piece of trash. Get out of my house immediately. Uncle, don't be angry, uncle. How can I not be angry? Get out of my house immediately.
Hey, old man, what are you getting so worked up about? Oh, old man, your health is important, okay? Just go, okay? Get out of here. You're going to
Kill me with anger.
quickly go inside the house. Uncle, don't.
Go yet, I'll deal with him. Go quickly.
Don't come out. Okay, let's not talk about this anymore. If you mention this to your uncle now, wouldn't your uncle be angry? You know his temper, he gets angry easily, right? Don't take it to heart. You should go back. Don't provoke him. I'm
Very worried about Ting. I'm
telling you, it's not that your aunt doesn't want to help you. Tell me, what did you do back then? Uncle, I know you're kind. Please help me. How can I help you? You ruined Ting and her family back then. You hurt them so badly. You said Ting's father is gone. How do you think her mother and she are living now? You come here looking for her, disrupting their lives. Do you think that's appropriate? Look, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. The reason I came back this time is to find Ting and her mother, to make up for everything I owe them. That's why I'm looking for them. Do you think now is the right time to say this? Look at the relationship between your uncle and them. That family is so close-knit. You think they'll forgive you after you hurt them so badly? Hurry up and leave. Wait until later when Auntie has a chance. I'll tell you when there's a chance. Yes. Take your things and go. Don't. Oh, hurry and leave. Don't let your uncle get angry again. Oh, hurry. My house. Oh no, you can't be in my house. Take
your things and leave quickly. Hurry up.
Look, your health isn't good. If you stay here, you'll only make things worse. Hurry up and go. Oh, old man, don't be angry. You're not going to
Leave just because I'm telling you to, are you? Oh.
Why are you so angry? Hurry up and leave. Don't come back again. Hurry up and go. Oh dear, you're making me angry. Oh, I say.
Uncle. I know you must know where Ting is. Just tell me, I beg you. Time changes everything. Things are so different now. When her father passed away, she was so young. I want to win back the woman I divorced. 7 years ago, I was 36 million yuan in debt. I didn't want to drag her down, so I told her a huge lie, saying I had someone else, and tricked her into divorcing me. After so many years of hard work, I've finally turned my life around. This time I went to her hometown. The villagers said that something terrible happened to Ting Ting's family. Her father is gone. She and her mother are still missing. Yesterday I went to Ting Ting's uncle's house, hoping to find out where they are. After seeing me, the uncle chased me away. I really have no choice. I can only shamelessly come back again today. Uncle, wait.
Zhang Hao, how did you come back again? I wish you wouldn't come. You've already caused trouble with your uncle once, and you still dare to come?
I really can't do anything about it. Mom, I've looked for all the shops I could, and I've asked everyone I could. I want to know where they are. I have to find them.
Oh, hurry up and leave. You're not welcome here. Hurry up and leave. It
won't hurt him. What are you doing? Aunt, you must know where they are. Just tell me, Aunt. I'm begging you. I know you're a good person, right?
Oh, let me tell you. Look at you. What kind of behavior is this? If others see you, what will they think of our family? Hurry up, get up and leave. If
you don't tell me today, I won't leave. Ever since I found out about Ting's situation, I haven't been able to eat or sleep well. Aunt, I've lost too much money because of Ting. I have to find him.
Oh, how can you be so insensitive? Okay, get up. Let's go inside, I'll talk to you. Okay? Oh, you're really not a good person. Just tell me. Oh, okay, sit down. Do you want me to get you a glass of water?
I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink water. I just want to find him.
You can't do anything about it. Okay, what do you want to know? Say it. You say, if it weren't for you back then, getting a divorce from Ching, would such a big thing have happened? Ah, do you know? Now Ting is so distressed, I don't know what to do. Distressed?
What happened? Aunt.
Back then, Ting insisted on selling their house. His father and mother disagreed, and Ching's temper was so stubborn. At that time, it was just his mother and Ting. This family was so anxious. After his father took the medicine, he didn't recover and passed away. Although Ting Ting and her mother were rescued, they can't remember anything from before. The doctor said it was because of too much shock. Tell me, what kind of mess have you made?
I don't remember.
Yes. They don't even recognize me and your uncle. You said back then. Originally, Ching and her mother were rescued. We all thought that she would get better and better after some care, but we never expected that when she was discharged from the hospital, the doctor said to give her a checkup. Do you know what happened? They found out she was 2 months pregnant. The doctor told us that taking the medicine would have a significant impact on the baby's health, and suggested that she shouldn't keep the child. You're saying Ting Ting is pregnant? Don't tell me you didn't even know she was pregnant back then. What can I say about you? Don't blame our family. At that time, we also tried to persuade Ting Ting. We told her that she should be responsible for the child's health after taking the medicine. If the child is born unhealthy, wouldn't that be a burden? We tried to persuade Ting Ting to not keep the child. Do you know the result?
What happened later?
That night, Ting Ting secretly ran away from the hospital behind our backs. It was so cold that day, and she didn't even bring a warm coat. Don't you think we were worried sick? Our family searched everywhere for her. Where could she go? Where could she go? Do you know how long we searched? We searched so many places, but we couldn't find her. Wouldn't our family be anxious? Then, 3 years ago, we saw Ting Ting in the city. When we saw her, she had secretly given birth to the child without telling us. This child has suffered so much. Now, the child is 6 years old, right? My child is 6 years old. My child. I have a 6-year-old child. The father doesn't even know he has a child. What can I say? Thinking about what happened back then, I'm just full of tears. A girl giving birth to a child alone and raising him to this age. Just think about how much suffering she went through, how much hardship she endured. During the day, she worked and took care of the child, and at night she still had to take care of him. She set up a small stall, sometimes having food, sometimes not. How much money could she earn? How did she make a living? How did she raise the child? She's so young, I watched her grow up, she's like my own daughter. Since we found Ting, I've been feeling terrible. I try to help out as much as I can, giving her money and buying clothes for the children. You know, the child hasn't even played with a decent toy. How much suffering that child endured, and she endured it all alone. No wonder your uncle was so angry when he saw you, and wanted to leave immediately. It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, would this child have suffered so much? Question mark. You make me so angry. What can I say about you? Please.
Mom, tell me where my brother is. I know you're a good person. Tell me where he is, I swear. I will definitely compensate him well. Just let me find him. Okay, fine.
God. I can see that you're sincere and want to make amends to them, to be truly good to them. Then I'll tell you, she's selling things at a stall at the entrance of that market. But Zhang Hao, I have to tell you something. You absolutely must remember, don't ever provoke Ting again.
Yes, Mom, I'll definitely listen.
You said she can't handle any more stress. I'll
Listen, I won't cause any more trouble, don't worry. Okay. Okay, hurry up and go. Your uncle will be back soon, and he'll get angry again if he sees you. Hurry up and go. I never thought that one lie of mine would ruin Ting's life. Her family is gone, her father is gone, she's lost her job, and she even secretly gave birth to my child, enduring 6 years of hardship alone. Oh. I missed her most difficult days. What kind of person am I? But thankfully, now I have news of Ting. I must make it up to her. I swear that for the rest of my life, I won't let them suffer anymore. I will use the rest of my life to compensate her and protect her. This woman selling things at the stall behind me is my ex-wife. I was 36 million yuan in debt, and I didn't want to drag her down, so I told her a huge lie. I tricked her into divorcing me. After these years of hard work, I've finally turned my life around. This is the gift I prepared for her. I want to win her back. After asking around these past few days, I know she's selling things at this stall. He even had a daughter with me. What makes me feel even more guilty is that he damaged his brain from drinking poison a few years ago. He can't remember anything. I'm here today to see if he still remembers me.
I don't want to give up on you. This is my hope. Big brother, do you want some?
Yes, how much are these sausages?
Oh, I have 3 different kinds of sausages here. One is 3 yuan, 2 are 5 yuan. Big brother, it's like this. I came here on a business trip from out of town.
But as soon as I got here, my wallet was stolen. And my phone ran out of battery. It's late at night, and I'm cold and hungry. Can you grill a few for me first? Then tomorrow, when my phone has power, I'll come back and pay you.
Oh, I see. It's okay. When you're traveling, everyone encounters difficulties sometimes. Big brother, are you taking them to go or eating here? I'll eat them here. Okay, then you can sit in that seat over there, and I'll bring them to you when they're ready. Okay. I don't want to give up on you, my love. The woman
Behind me is my ex-wife. I spoke to her, and she seemed so unfamiliar. She didn't remember me at all. But she's still very kind.
Big brother, your sausages are ready. Be
Careful, they're a little hot. Aren't you afraid I'll trick you?
These sausages don't cost much. You don't look like a bad person, you probably won't trick me. Big brother, eat first. If it's not enough, I'll get you 2 more.
No, it's enough. Since you're not busy and there aren't many people around, can I ask you something? It's Lunar New Year, why aren't you going home? Why are you setting up a stall here? Whether it's New Year or not doesn't
Matter to me. I just want to earn a little more money during the new year to save up for my daughter. It's not easy to make money these days.
How much money do you make a day? I make over 70 yuan a day. You don't make much money. Why don't you find a more comfortable job? Setting up a
Stall gives me more freedom with my time. Actually, my brain isn't very good. When I was young, I drank poison impulsively. When I came out of the hospital, I couldn't remember much of the past, and my mind was blank. My reactions are slow, and I don't speak very clearly. No one will hire me, so I can only do simple work. And by setting up a stall, I can also take care of my daughter. So you're running a stall here. Who's taking care of your daughter now? My daughter is especially smart, and she usually doesn't need me to worry about her at all. Look, big brother, when I come out to set up my stall at night, my daughter is home. Alone. She sleeps alone and eats alone.
Where's your husband? I
Used to have a husband. I heard from them. I heard them tell me that my husband divorced me. They said my husband owed a lot of money, and I wanted to help him pay it back, but my family disagreed because I was young, and I impulsively drank alcohol. Although I can't remember many things about him, I know he definitely didn't do it on purpose. Dot. He must have been more anxious than me at the time. He must have been more worried than me. I don't know where my husband is now. It's not
My husband. He might be suffering a lot of hardships. Somewhere. Dot. He definitely had no choice but to divorce me, big brother. What's wrong with you? Nothing, I'm going to have a cigarette. Hey. Big. Brother, aren't you going to eat your sausage? That woman setting up the stall behind me is my ex-wife. I'm 36 million yuan in debt. I don't want to drag her down. I told her a huge lie, deceiving her into divorcing me. After all these years of hard work, I, Zhang Hao, have finally turned my life around. I want to win her back. I want to compensate her well. I came here yesterday. She doesn't remember me anymore. But I still have hope in my heart. I brought this brick with me today. It's our lucky charm, mine and Ting Ting's. It saved both of our lives. I really love you so much.
Where are the customers? What are
You squatting down there for? Get up, get up. I'm
Fine. My head just hurts a little. Let's go. Let's go to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. Going to the hospital costs money. Like this.
like this. Come, let's sit down and talk.
You okay squatting like that? Come on, slowly, slowly. Actually, this is what I used to eat during my confinement period. Guests are coming. The
woman behind me is my ex-wife. I'm going to
chase her back today.
Thank you. Do you want to come?
Cheer me on. There's another.
One here. Dot.
What about this? I must get her back and compensate her well. Are you
Okay now?
This is slightly spicy, right? Both nervous and scared. Do you want it to go? Thank you. Slowly, slowly. Brother, actually, I'm fine. This is a spicy biscuit that I didn't finish eating during my confinement period. It's okay, my hair hurts on and off. Let's go to the hospital. No, not the hospital. Going to the hospital costs money. I'm used to it. I'll be fine after a while. Why are you here again today? Question mark. Didn't
I pay yesterday? Is my phone dead? I'm here to pay for you today.
Hey, how many sausages did you eat? Wait a minute, brother. Brother, do you want to buy some? 3 yuan each, 5 yuan for 2. Do you want this one or this one?
I haggled with him for a long time. Take it to go or eat here. Is that natural?
Yes, it's
Natural. They were drinking medicine at home. Maybe that's why their brains are like this. Brother, I'm really not a good person. Is this also spicy? Aunties, you must cheer me on. I must get her back today. I'm already used to this. Don't you remember how many I ate? 5.
5 sausages. Oh, right. 10 yuan. 5 pieces. 13 yuan, brother. I'll.
Scan the code for you.
Okay, over there.
You really don't remember who I am?
Look carefully again.
I remember you.
You remembered. Yes, you came here yesterday and
Bought 5 sausages from me. Do.
you still remember her? Look carefully. Do you still remember her?
Brother, why are you holding a brick?
Look carefully. Look carefully. Do you still remember her?
Look carefully.
Zhang Ting, my name is also Ting. Who is this Zhang?
Zhang is me. Don't.
You have any impression at all?
I don't remember. Why are you carrying a brick when you go out?
My ex-wife is also called Ting. I lost her. When we were dating, I used to ride a dilapidated motorcycle to pick him up from work every day. One night, it was raining heavily. It was dark and the road was slippery. As we approached an intersection, the motorcycle's tire hit a brick on the road. It threw both of us several meters away. I didn't even have time to think. I looked up and saw a van had crashed in front of us. If it hadn't been for that brick that caused us to fall, we would have been the ones hit. He
Picked up the brick, wiped it repeatedly, and finally held it in his arms. He said it was our lucky charm, something we should cherish for a lifetime. So, what about?
Your previous partner? Did you ever find him? Question mark. Today, I brought our lucky charm with me, hoping that seeing it would trigger some memories for you. But you don't remember. Anything. You asked me if I found my previous partner? I almost said no. I almost couldn't help but tell you, you are my previous partner. Dot. But I didn't dare. I was afraid of upsetting you. This time, I won't leave you again.